that kill because it is normally 2 shots with this weapon. But by the way, this is Battlefield Hardline and it is a beta and it is still out. But the gun I am using is an AWM. But if you didn't know, a headshot is a clean kill for this weapon. But it is the best sniper for the criminals, and it did cost 51,000. But in this game, 51,000 isn't too much. You can get it in a couple of games, and it doesn't really take too long. But there is a guy just sniping out here with his gun. But I thought I'd use my baseball bat and take him out, and he can say final goodbyes. But anyway, this is the map Dust Bowl, and I quite enjoy it. But when the dust cloud comes, it's not too good because I don't know if it's just me, but my eyes have to concentrate so hard, and in some places the map does blur, so they probably will need to fix it. But apart from that, the map is quite good, and I think it is one of the most strongest maps and in most anticipated. But in case you didn't know, we are playing the game mode Hotwire, and it is one of my preferred game modes because you get quite a lot of points quite easily. We're gonna move on to the second sniper, and this is for the police. And out of the two, it's probably my most preferred gun because these are the best 2 snipers, and I did want to show them to you. So this sniper is called the R700 LTR, and we are playing on the map Downtown. I'd say out of the two, the Downtown is my most favourite map, and this is my favourite time on the map when the crane falls down. And I think it's brilliant how they've put this into the game. I think it looks amazing, but as it happens in the game, I will show you how it can affect snipers, because if you're on the ground, because it makes your aim go everywhere. And I really just couldn't hit this guy. I did think he was going to kill me. I thought he did get in that car, but he didn't. And I did try and put a grenade launcher on me, but I thought I do get the upper hand on him, and I do get the kill on him. But I have heard some Battlefield news for you here, guys, and apparently the Battlefield Hardline graphics aren't as good as Battlefield 4. I didn't understand this because I did think they were better, but it's something to do with at longer ranges, textures look darker or more muddy looking on Battlefield Hardline than they do on Battlefield 4. So it's not an amazing difference, but it just shows that every year people do think the graphics get better for every game, but it does show you guys that not every game does up the graphics, and it doesn't always look better. So I may as well tell you my class for Battlefield Hardline, and it is, for first I do have the R700 LTR, which is the sniper you are looking at now, guys. And for my secondary, I do have the G18C, what is a semi-automatic pistol, automatic pistol, whatever you want to call it. It is pretty good, and it's like probably one of the best sniper pistols you can get. It is the standard one, what you do get for free. The other one you can get is the 93R, but it does cost 10k, so it's not really bad, but I do prefer the G18C. But there is also the Taser gun, but I have just always used the G18C, so I just stuck with it. So going on to my gadget 1, my first gadget is the laser trip mine. I don't know why I haven't got a second gadget on, I just forgot to obviously put one on. But moving on to the grenades, I do just have the M67 frag grenade. I haven't really changed any of them, but I have heard the incendiary grenade or device, whatever you want to call it, is really good. I do have a police baton, but some of the knives you can get on this look amazing. Like the breaching hammer looks really cool, and like I do like the look of some of the knives. But apart from that, we're moving back onto the map Dust Bowl, and a group of criminals managed to find their way in front of my sniper. I do manage to take both of these guys out after having a little gunfight with these guys. I do take my G18C out and do finish the second guy off. But if you wanted to know what the camo I'm using is called, it is the Splinter Spot. But the thing I don't get is there's these Zebra Blizz and Zebra Blaz, and they both cost 500k, and quite frankly I don't think they're worth it, to be honest. But there is a guy trying to run away and get in the car, but I do manage to get him in the head, and like I said before, in the headshots are one shot kill, but once you've got the hang of it and you use sniper quite a lot, you can get them quite easily. But I've just started Battlefield Hardline because it's only the beta, so it's only out for the week. So it started on Tuesday, and it was meant to end on Sunday, but it is carried on until Monday. So Monday's probably the last day of the beta, and then it won't come out till its release date in March. Another of the reasons why I like Hotwire is because I love shooting people out of cars, such as now, where you just shoot it and then it just blows up like that. Sometimes this is why I do love Battlefield, and they have still got it in the game. It's complete luck how it happens, but there's just special moments in the game where you can just get those moments what you will remember, and like little things like that where you just shoot someone and like a massive explosion happens. It's just amazing. But I've got to say, those oil tankers do give quite a big explosion, so if you're near one and you're trying to shoot it, I would stay well clear of it, to be honest, because you're probably more than likely going to get blown up, because the explosion what comes off it is quite phenomenal. And again, there is another guy trying to run me over, and I do bring out my G18C again to save the day, and I do get the kill, but I do decide not to get in it, probably because it doesn't look like it's on full health, and I'm more than likely just going to get blown up by it, because the tanker is quite a big target, and there is someone trying to kill me there, but I do get him in the head, so it is only a one-shot kill. One of the disappointing things are in the Battlefield Hardline Beta is there is only 3 maps in the game, which is understandable, because they don't want to show too many maps up, because it's just no point people buy the game, because they can just play this for a week and they've just played the game. But apart from that, is rather good, and these 2 guys tried to run me over. I do get 1 kill, and someone tried to drive off, and I do get the 2nd kill with a headshot in the face. So another thing I am happy about is they have put so much into the game, because the amount of camos there are in the game, because there's so many different types of camos, because there's such as digital sport, spray sport, tiger sport. There's loads of different types of other ones like Tiger Desert, Spray Urban. I'm just listing a few. Splinter Snow, and then moving on to the gadgets. There's like, I never knew there would be sort of these gadgets in the game. There's Stunt Driver, Gas Mask, Zip Lines, Grappling Hooks, Stealth Training, Decoys, Cameras, and Laser Trip Mines. And it looks like there is a lot, and if you look on the guns, it shows that all the achievements for the guns what will come out in the proper game, and it does look like there are quite a few. So in that perspective, Battlefield have done a great job with putting loads of stuff into the game, and I can't wait for it to fall and come out in March. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and without further ado, I'll see you in the next episode.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light